All right, we are live. Cajun Coin Hunter here, aka Boudreaux. How y'all are early this morning? Okay, we all came over from Tina Fackler's channel and a few questions on coins. And I don't know if there was a little mix up on a couple of coins. Uh, that's the thing about chat, lag, chat, and not being up on a panel. Uh, Pictures are being shown, stuff like that. So, and somebody mentioned something about that's the new quarters, and maybe that's a picture of next year quarters coming out, and those have not been in yet. Then there's a couple of questions on a nice grease strike or die cap nickel, which I couldn't tell from that picture. Couldn't tell. So I need to do a couple things. Hey, VC, what's up, mon ami? Kathy is calling. Hey, 710 sheep, what's going on? All right, I've got a couple of links to send out. Then I need to do my description box. What's going on, VC? Didn't think you'd be up this late. I don't know who else is on. I don't know if that went through, Ben. Check that. All right, I gotta get my description in here. Well, I gotta get my live chat out first. Then I'll worry about my description. Right. Live chat. Boom. Top chat. Live chat. Kathy, I think I am subscribed to your channel. Pretty sure unless YouTube took it away, which they've been known to do that. Let me get back to StreamYard, see if VC's up in here yet. Nope, VC's not in here yet. Yeah, I gotta get myself in the middle of the frame. Okay. Go to my channel. Joe Layton. Oh yeah, the nickel is the one that you don't know what's up with. Yeah, it's probably a grease strike. That's what it looked like to me. Uh, Gotta go in my channel. Boom. Oh, no, actually, I didn't need to do that. Okay, this is what I need to do. I'll go 11 until. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I did get my description up earlier. Okay, I got that already done. It was just my live chat I was worried about. All right, boom, good. My channel. Now I gotta go to my channel and then that. Okay, boom. All right, I think I got everything straightened out now. Oh boy. What's up, VC, my brother?
What's up, Cajun?
Not a whole lot. What time you got off of work?
What's up, Cajun? No, I got off at 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So that was 11 my time or 10 my time.
Yeah. Kind of shorthanded at work right now, so I had to go. That's what happens when you're a manager. If somebody calls in and get.
Oh, you got to take their place. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know all about that. Believe me, I know all about that.
It wasn't too bad tonight.
All right, Tina, I'm gonna need you to send me an email, or what I'm gonna do, Tina, I'm gonna put a Well, are you going to be able to show those pictures, Tina, if you're going to be on your phone? Because I really want to see them pictures again on them nickels, on that nickel.
Nickel, nickel, nickel.
Yeah, see, I think it looks like a grease strike, but it kind of looks like a die cap too.
I don't see that.
It kind of resembles a die cap, but that sure looks like a greaser. Oh, okay.
So where you been, Katie? Did you what channel were you on tonight?
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you said you were on another auction channel or something like that.
Oh, no. I was over there with Tina Fackler earlier, about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Right before I popped up here, I was on there about 10 minutes. And that's the first YouTube uh, person I went to today and tonight all morning. Well, I put it in the last 24 hours. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, when Big T, no, wait a minute. See, okay, let me see. I haven't been on YouTube in 30 hours
Yeah. I kind of thought that.
or more. So, yeah, 710 pictures, yeah,
I always get notification when you're on anyway. So
yeah.
I'll be right back. Hang on a second.
Stephen Rice, what's going on? Cyclops. How you been, Cyclops? Hadn't seen you in a couple of days. Yeah, I took a late 2.5 hour nap. Late. Well, yesterday, about uh 12 hours ago, 10 hours ago, but whatever. At 6 o'clock, I took a nap, got up at 8 on Wednesday. Today's Thursday. Okay. Can you send me an email, Tina? Because I do not have your email. Can you send me an email? I'm going to put up my email address right here. Actually, it's easier for you to find my email. Well, I can put it in. Well, it's easier for you to find my email in my description box. I don't need no more water down here, Joe. I don't need no more water down here. Man, we had too much rain. Oh, you've been sick? That's not good. Thunder. Ooh, thunder. 7659. Thunder7659 at gmail.com. Okay. Let me do that. Okay. At gmail.com. Let me see if I can get my invites back up here. All right. This. Boom. Do that. Boom. Do that. Boogity, boogity, boogity. And bam, we got it. All right. That works. Yeah, I got a friend of mine, Steve, that talked to him at a grocery store today for about 45 seconds. Him and his wife had COVID. They got it from the kids. Well, the doctor said they had COVID. His wife thought she had a bladder infection. And Doctor said, no, you got COVID. How's a bladder infection going to turn into COVID? You know, please explain, Alan. Tell me.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? And then the husband went in like a week before with something else, and he said, no, you got COVID. Well, come to find out, these clinics or the doctors around here, they getting every case, every COVID case, they getting an X amount of dollars if it's COVID.
That's true.
He said that $1,200 from his wherever he went is $1,200 that they get. I'm like, what? I said, I thought it was like 80 to $100 for each COVID case, you know, to pay for the tests and all that. I said, no, here's it 1,200. I'm like, oh boy.
No, they get federal money for reporting it as COVID.
Yeah, well, it pays for their tests. You know, when you report it as COVID, it pays you money for that test. You know, the doctor, I mean.
Yeah, they don't charge you for the test when you go to get it.
No, they don't charge you for the test. No, but they have to report it.
Yeah, the government pays them.
And the government pays that clinic or the doctor back.
Yeah.
You know, for that. Yeah, I was like, but he said $1,200. I'm like, come on, man. Yeah, no wonder the cases in units been so high, COVID cases, and then all around the country. You know, everybody's in it for that almighty dollar. That's what it is.
Oh, hey guys.
My son-in-law got it the last couple of days, so I'm going to drive to Utah here in a day or two and go help my daughter out.
Oh, so you can go catch COVID?
I already had it, so
it don't matter. You probably can get it again.
If I do, I do. You know, I got to go help my daughter out because she's stressing out.
Oh yeah, didn't they? What happened a while back? You went over there. You went over there for a reason of, I don't know, graduation or help move or college or something.
Well, I went to. Well, you might be talking about two different places. I went to Oklahoma, and Oklahoma's where I caught COVID to begin with.
Yeah, but you went to your daughter's or something in Utah a while back.
Yeah, I just went to go see my granddaughter.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, grandkids.
Yeah. So her husband has it now. He's in the Air Force, and he has it. He already tested positive for it. So I'm gonna go help her out a little bit. So.
Right.
Because he has to be quarantined, you know.
Oh yeah.
What in the world?
Can you find it, Miss Tina?
I had it open and then it disappeared.
Yeah, she was live earlier. She wasn't on StreamYard. She was on YouTube or something, I think. YouTube Live or something.
Yeah, just on regular YouTube with my cam.
Yeah, so she couldn't, and there was a couple of people in chat. Where's
I have his email, but I can't figure out why it's not letting me get to. Unless if that's it. There it is. Got it.
Whose email?
I got it.
Oh yeah, let me present you. Okay.
Yeah. How's that?
See the way that rim's all funky, BC? That rim kind of looks like a grease stripe, heavy grease stripe, or a die cap, and I think it's a die cap.
Is that a nickel?
That's a nickel.
Yep,
definitely looks like a grease strike to me.
And here, I can show you the back.
Yeah, the back's normal.
Fine. There's only a little bit that even looks kind of funky on that.
You can't find the. You can't find the year on it.
It looks like, and I can't. I don't know
is there a mint mark down at the bottom, right of the?
No, there's not. I don't see none. But
Yeah.
that's not a. That's I don't think that's a old or what year is that? 79.
Oh no, I can't tell.
Well, can you turn the phone around and look at the nickel and make a date out?
19, maybe 77. I don't know. I
77
can't. I don't know.
or
I can't.
79.
It's too hard. Hold on. I gotta.
So there
Okay,
is
whose nickel is that?
This is from Steven. I don't know if he's made it over here or not.
Oh, Stephen Parnell or Darnell?
Vardell.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in here. He's in stream.
Oh, Vardell. Yeah, there he is.
so there's a
My
date on.
nickel, 99. Okay, Stephen, that nickel that she's showing a picture of, that's a 99 Denver die cap.
So there is a date on it.
Yeah, I see the
Barely.
thing. Yeah. Okay, 99
Barely.
Denver. Yeah, I see it now. I thought it was a 79. It's a 99.
It sure looks like an overgrease to me.
Yeah, it looks like a grease strike, but he's saying it's a die cap.
Hey,
So,
Cyclops, what's up?
okay. Now, Steve, who told you it was a die cap?
I mean, I don't know. It could be a die cap, but
No, I'm talking to Steven.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's all messed up on.
Because it looks like a die cap to me.
it could be. I think it's all jacked up.
Yeah, it is.
Because if it was a greaser, that they wouldn't have no date or like all the letters would be gone. Actually,
And
they'd be flat.
wouldn't the reverse have some? Wouldn't it
It would
have more
all of
to it?
that. No, the reverse would be the same, normal. But you see, if it was a greaser, the fields would be flat. There wouldn't be no letters or numbers or nothing. So I'm going to say that's a die cap.
Could it be man-made?
No, I don't think so.
I don't.
No.
That don't look man-made to me.
No, that don't look man-made. No.
They don't look like anything like man-made.
I don't know if that's what it is,
Like
but I found it in circulation.
I mean, anything's possible.
Well, that's a good find. Even if it's a grease strike or die cap, which is hard to tell because it's a picture like that. But that rim looks too funky to be a grease strike. And a grease strike,
Yeah,
it wouldn't have no letters. It would be all flat.
It could be a die cap. It could be a die.
Yeah, it could be a die cap.
Could be a die failure.
Now, okay, go back up to the reverse of that quarter. I think it was like one picture up or something when you slid it up earlier.
trying to get all of it in there. That one?
No. It was the reverse. It had George Washington on the bank
Oh, the
with his
other one.
sword out. I think you had slid it up like one picture or so.
Yep.
Okay, where did that picture come from?
It was in his email.
And Steven's email?
Yeah, it was in the same email Steven sent me.
Okay, now, Steven, where did you get that picture from? Because that looks like something from an article. Coin World. Okay, Coin World.
Yeah, because right here.
Because I thought y'all were saying that's the reverse of a nickel and it looked funny or something.
What I was understanding earlier. And it's sitting beside a 1998. So I'm still confused about that conversation. So
Yeah, me too.
So that's supposed to be the new quarter for 2021.
Yeah, one of them.
Sorry, it's not coming in.
That's awesome.
There we go.
Yeah, George Washington pointing his sword like onward, man. And then him in the bow of the boat.
Oh, they always got to tease us, don't they, with these new designs?
You don't know if that is what you found in circulation.
No, he
It,
don't know what it is. I found it in circulation. The nickel.
You found
somebody actually. Oh,
what
I
in
thought you were talking about the
circulation?
quarter.
He found that nickel in circulation, the die cap.
Oh, the one above?
Yeah, the nickel we were looking at earlier, the
Okay.
99D. He
Yeah,
found that
no,
nickel in circulation.
I would send that to Wexler. I thought he was talking about this here.
Oh
Or
no,
the
no.
Washington part on, because I was misunderstanding. I thought he was talking earlier about that this was on the nickel up there, and that's why it was with that stuff up there. And then
Yeah,
he's
y'all had me confused big time. Okay.
yeah, that's why I was confused because I thought he was talking about he found that on that 98, and I'm like, I have no idea what is going on.
Cyclops. No, 710 sheep
He said,
is a totally different channel. You do know 710 sheep by another name though. Real popular in the YouTube coin community. Real popular.
and I don't understand what this part right here, if I can get to it,
Lambo.
right there. Oops, right, I'm going the wrong way. Right there. I don't know if it's just where his suit was supposed to be at. I just messed it up.
Well, that stuff like that happens with errors.
That's wild though.
Yeah, and I want to say that's a die cap. That would be a good one for the Q&A next Monday.
Well, especially when it's like bold. It's almost like it's turned into a bowl. It's got scoops.
Yeah, that's why I want to say it's a die cap.
Out. And they're like a bowl would be.
Looks like a pie pan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a weird nickel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would send it to who's doing Q&A next week.
Oh, he said I already sent it to her, so that must mean Miss Paula.
Okay.
Uh,
I feel weird.
no, not if it's a die cap. No, why send it to Wexler? Those are known already. Wexler just finds new stuff.
Yeah, that's not going to be one of the Wexler ones.
Yeah, that's in order to send something to Wexler is just to authenticate it or a new discovery.
New discovery mainly.
So
Yeah.
for the new coins, I should send in like feeder finger damage and stuff like that to him for verification. On the
well, first you got to get some other new quarter on for what?
2020s.
What you think you found a new discovery, a new error that's out there?
Quarters, I had feeder finger.
Oh, that's common.
Yeah, but I didn't know if I needed to send it to Wexler.
No, feeler finger or common.
I have a couple I'd sent to different channels.
And I don't even know if they use presses with feeler fingers in them anymore or not.
I have a video. I'm trying to remember when
They might. It depends on which man it is or whatever. But feeder fingers or I remember that was quite the thing. It's not. You really can't call it an error. It's kind of just a mistake, a variety type deal.
even if I sent it to him
Because it happened after the. Now it is kind of a mint error because it happened at the mint. It doesn't increase its value, you know,
they
like a
already
double die. You know, I mean, if you got a feeder finger imprint on a coin, yeah, well, it's an oddity. That's what it is, an oddity. That's what I call it, an oddity. It doesn't really increase the value of it that much, you know, $1 or so, you know, or it depends on how bad it is. Now, if you got part of that feeder
it was
finger
pretty bad.
in the coin, then
The
yeah,
ones
that
I
raises the
found,
value.
I don't know if I can show it to you, but the ones
If,
I don't know if I can hold it and just point
if
it
a
out.
feeder finger, if a part of a feeder
There,
finger would have came off and broke off and got struck through in the coin, then yeah, then you kind of got something right there.
there was like a. Oh, it would have been on this side. What am I doing? There was stuff. It was the really bad stuff was on the Washington side, on the obverse. It was around his braid, had some underneath of his neck and under his ear. The biggest part where it was messed up was around his braid, and it had like it almost looked like he had a rat tail instead of a braid. It was weird.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna show y'all something about a grease stripe. Okay, y'all see this right? Whoop. No,
No,
y'all
I can only see.
can't.
There you
Okay,
are.
y'all see this right here?
Yep, push down.
Okay, imagine all these letters, okay, were just say backwards, okay, or a mirror image, you know, like that right there. You can't really see through it, but a mirror image, okay? And all of that was infused in this. Say this is the die, okay? And it's attached to the
Your
press.
friend.
All right. And all of this is infused. It's all grooved in, okay? Now, when they go to polish that die, okay, and all that, well, you know, they don't want to go metal to metal or whatever, or sandpaper to metal. So they're going to put a little grease on that, and they're going to make it where it's nice and neat and pretty. Well, that grease is going to stay in those grooves, the grease that they use, okay? And then the first few coins that they mint, like like that fast, or faster actually, like 15 a second, okay? Well, those few coins are not going to have any letters. It's going to be all flat. You know, that's why I say that nickel is, I want to say it's a die cap because all the letters and the numbers are around the rim. You know, that's why I want to say it's a die cap. I'm not sure. I'm, you know, not positive. I'm not an expert on that. But a grease strike comes from this grease being filled in these grooves right here, grease in there, and your first few coins
Your friend.
when they mint them will be like that, you know, with grease, and it's gonna be you won't be able to hardly see
Major.
anything.
Your friend.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you're frozen.
Oh,
Still for there you go. We hit the
okay. Well, I don't know how much of that y'all missed. And I probably know why I was froze because I was showing this and I was doing like that, you know,
okay.
so fast. That's probably what froze me up. Couldn't keep up with that little cheap camera I got. But that's what causes a grease strike is when these grooves are full of grease when they polish a die.
Okay. Well, good night, Cyclops.
All right, Steve, Cyclops, take it easy, bud.
See you later,
Stephen
Cyclops.
Vardell said I got a 63 Benzie Franklin silver half dollar and grease strike. Struck in a wire grease. Johnny Ray Highway, what's going on? That's my
Hey, Johnny.
time. Good morning. Bon matin, bon matin.
Hey, Johnny Ray, what's up, bud?
Yeah, it's about time for him to get up and get ready, breakfast, and warm up the truck. Well, it's probably already warmed up because it's cold as hell out there right now.
Yeah.
Cold out here right now. It's about
Where
23 degrees right now for where I'm at.
Wow.
Oh, look.
I can imagine it's probably around 30 or upper 20s or 30s where Johnny's at. Brandon Scott, what's up, mon ami? You bought a wheat penny without the B in Liberty, Greece. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you didn't pay too much for it.
Hey, Johnny, I got your package today. Thank you very much.
Johnny said, I'm in Chicago. It's 37. I figured it'd be around 20s or 30s.
Chicago.
Thought it'd be colder, though.
That's cold in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
We got that wet humidity air beating down on you.
It got down to 30, yeah, about 30 the other morning over here, a couple of mornings ago. I didn't even turn my water off.
We're down in the 20s, but we don't have humidity here, so it's dry.
Been cold here. It's not too bad during the day, but morning, forget it.
It depends on what condition, Brandon Scott. Just the condition. If it's a circulated coin, if you paid 50 cents, you paid too much. No, if you paid 50 cents, well, circulated coin, yeah, you pay too much. If it's BU, a buck or $2, something like that, you're in good shape. But if you paid $5 or $10 for it, no.
$59 degrees here. Oh, that's nice. That's warm.
Yeah, he's straight north of me, and I think I'm colder than he is.
No.
I'm in South Louisiana. He's in Arkansas, so he's right at straight north.
Oh, Johnny Ray.
$10. Oh no, you paid too much for it.
See, I can walk out in the morning, and if it's 23 degrees, there's still no frost on the windows on the car. It's just that's how dry it is out here.
Silver City Stacker, what's going on, mon ami? Bon matin.
Hi, Silver City.
I have a 53D Wheatie. That bevel, like an Indian penny, and the rim looked different. I don't know. I'll have to see the coins actually.
Was the rim kind of like what you showed us with the nickel? Where the rim was like scooped?
Yeah, we just went live earlier, Silver City Stacker. We wanted to just show a couple of coins off. New 2021 quarter coming out. And then possible die cap.
Oh, I'm going to pull that back up.
You're talking about the 2021 quarter?
That's what I said, huh? Or no?
You said 2020, but that's all right.
Oh, I thought I said 21. Okay.
That's okay. I'll let you slide.
All right. You're going to make me rewatch this video, huh?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, that nickel we were looking at earlier.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I'm gonna say that's a cap.
With a
Because the letters and all that are there.
Reverse.
Oh yeah, the reverse is gonna look normal. And you see, usually when
And
they
then-
polish dies, that they'll do both. You know, so if you got that bad of a greaser on the obverse, you're gonna have some kind of grease on the back. You know, because I don't think they do just one.
That's a weird looking nickel, for sure.
Yeah, and
None.
I'm pretty confident in my opinion, but I've been known to be wrong. Johnny Ray wants to see the obverse again.
Oh.
Yeah, just leave that open. Don't.
Almost looks like a greaser, but
Now, I want to say it's a cap because if it was a greaser, the letters would be missing. No, the obverse,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
the head of it.
There we go.
There we go, right there. Don't move.
There you go.
Looks like a sucker got stamped 2 times. That rim is deep.
I can't tell.
You
Oh, I
can kind of.
That rim looks deep.
It does look like a deep.
Yeah, it's deep. You know, deep dish pan
Okay.
pizza.
Yeah, I seen there was another picture of something.
Yeah. Oh, a 98 wide rim quarter.
Okay.
Titus,
I'll find
hey,
it.
one more time. Hello from the rising sun of Japan. We're doing good,
Yep.
Titus. Thank you, sir.
Let's see. You said a wide rim? Looks like it's a little off center, in my opinion, but
Hey, Johnny says die cap too.
Oh yeah, that nickel die cap. That's that 98. Okay, yeah. I wish I had a. I wish. Okay, that's a spaghetti hair type there, but I wish that the reverse picture would be there too, because you don't know if it's a misaligned die or off center. It's off center.
yeah, that looks more off center than
Yeah, it's off center.
they're both off. Well,
Right, both sides are off. Okay, if only one side is off, it's a misaligned die. Because only one die is off. Okay, so it's a misaligned die.
wait.
Both sides
Both
like
off.
that, it's off center.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah, very slight.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not that much. It's an oddity, you know. It's worth keeping. Put it that way. The reverse looks better than the obverse. Yeah, that's a neat quarter. It's just a misaligned die. I mean, off center. It's neat though. I like it. Yeah, it wasn't in the collar just right.
Definitely, that would be a put back, stick back quarter
Oh
for
yeah,
me.
yeah. Just put that in your oddity album. That's what I would do. Flip it, label it, less than 5% off center. Never know. In 100 years, your grandkids might get $20 for that, $10. Then all quarters would be worth $10 in 100 years if we have coinage in 100 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Cajun,
Yeah.
I got a question for
And
you.
then he
Yeah,
found
go ahead.
Why are the
that one
1983?
as well.
Why are the 1883 Philly quarters worth so much?
1983.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, somebody's asking about why the 1983s are worth more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was VC asking that. He's up in the panel with us. Well, naturally, you heard him. Yeah.
Are you talking about just the quarters, or are you talking about all of them?
No, I'm talking about 83, like an 83 Philly quarter.
Okay, that's because of, I think it was the mintage or
They didn't make any proof sets. I don't believe, right?
No, there was no proofs.
1983. They didn't make the sets.
No, they didn't make an 83 proof, but I was just wondering why.
let me look something up here.
An 83.
It's the mintage. It's the mintage on it. I
Well,
want to say.
In 1983, they made 673,535,000.
Then it's the sets that has to do
Yeah,
with
they
it.
didn't make any sets.
No,
Yeah,
they
they didn't make any uncirculated sets.
Oh, there's no proofs that year. Okay, that's why.
Uh,
Because
let me see.
I run across 80. I run across 83s and all the time. I was just wondering, should I keep them or what?
Yes, pull them
Yeah,
back.
a lot of people are keeping them.
selling
Yeah,
those by the
especially
roll.
if they in good shape. That's what it is. If they in high quality shape,
And there's
like
errors on some of them too. You just gotta
It's hard to
watch
find
them.
it. It's hard to find a 83 in good shape, but
Well, even in some of the lower grades, they're getting sold for quite a bit because people are making proofs. They're making sets out of them because there wasn't any sets.
yeah, I've been
okay,
saving
what they
them.
did in '83, they made a souvenir set. And Philly and Denver. It was a souvenir set
I don't know.
that they made.
Like
And I think those were, I don't know, like it's some kind of prestige set or whatever, but it's called a souvenir set. There just wasn't many of them made. In fact, the mintage is not even available.
almost like the special mint sets that they made in 64, 65, and 70.
Well,
Whatever.
it was 65, 6, and 7.
Well, I've been pulling all
in
my
the 70s too.
I've been
70s.
pulling all my
It was-
83s and 83 Phillies and 83 Ds and just saving them because they say they're worth more money. I don't know why.
Well, I know like Blue Ridge, he keeps all his and then he sells them by the rules.
Right.
No, I guess
And you're
that's
making
good.
more money off of doing that because he's selling them for more than what they're worth.
Well, yeah,
Plus,
if they're in good shape, it seems like they're going for a lot of money. So I've been pulling them.
Oh yeah.
Because at work, I get the chance to open all the quarter rolls for anybody else. So
Right.
I pull all the 62, all the 83s out. But none of them are really that great shades. I mean, they're not MS shape.
Okay, the 83. Okay, they did make proof sets in 83.
Really?
And then they made the prestige sets with the dollar in it, the Olympic dollar in proof.
Well,
And then in 83, you had your no mint mark, no San Francisco, no S on the dime. And that whole set is worth like $850.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and 84 is also, Steven, you're right.
Yeah, in 84 they made the prestige set too.
I've been pulling the 84s too. I figure, what the hell?
Yeah, 83s and 84s. It was all what they call souvenir sets.
okay.
But Tina, your SMS sets were 1965, 66, and 67.
Okay.
64s were common.
Okay, so like when I've gotten change through a change machine to get quarters and stuff, I have found like S mint marks. I've found, I think, a silver quarter in there. How do you tell the difference between the SMS um for the 65 and the 66.
Well, they did make them for circulation. Okay, the quarters for circulation, but SMS they weren't uncirculated.
They were in
Well, they weren't
sets.
proofs. Okay, they weren't proofs. They were naturally uncirculated, but they didn't make the uncirculated sets. But instead of making proofs, it was almost like a satin finish on them instead of the shiny mirror feels like you see nowadays or in the 70s. So it's
Like
kind of a satin finish on them.
in between the shiny from
And satin. And they're gonna have a very good strike on them.
okay,
You
because
know,
like
I mean the strike is
people
gonna
are
be very
pulling,
solid.
I'm gonna guarantee it, people are pulling these quarters out of those sets and pulling them out and then just using them as pocket change. Because
Yeah.
if I'm finding proof quarter and a change, people are doing that, especially people stealing people's
Right.
money.
Well, I was gonna say that earlier, especially if sets are stolen. You know, because they're not gonna go to the pawn shop and sell the sets because they're too scared to get caught. They just gonna
Pocket it and then just
pocket it and sell it for crack. You know, and then whoever has the quarter is gonna spend it in a store, and it's eventually gonna end up in one of those change machines. You know,
yeah.
maybe.
Well,
You
that's
know,
why I thought it was crazy. I pulling out change for laundry.
yeah.
Here's the
But
rest.
you,
I'm like, what? That's
yeah.
getting put back.
Yeah.
You'll never be able to. Is there a weight different or anything else? Or we'd have to just send it into Wexler,
If what?
Johnny.
So send what to Wexler?
He said you'd never be able to tell circulated SMS to a business strike.
Right, a circulated SMS because it's going to be worn down. Yeah,
Dirty,
there's
probably.
hardly
Yeah.
no way to tell. Now, if it just got broke out the proof set and put in that machine and then you got it or whatever, yeah, then you better tell. But if it's circulated like through 200, 500 people, different stores, cash registers, you never better tell because there's no mint marks on those coins. There's no mint marks on them. That's why they call them a special mint set. Well, I mean, well, that's not why, but
the lady, right?
Yeah, Eva, right? Eva Adams.
Crazy lady.
Eva Adams, yeah, and she had and all the 64 SMS sets that were prototypes, and because they tried it in 1964, like at the end of '64, when they had made the and anyway, they had 64 SMS sets, and she hoarded all of them. She's like, oh, coin collectors are ruining the hobby. Guess what? She was one of the biggest coin collectors there was, and she hoarded all the 64 SMS sets.
Hey, Stant Hoarder, what's up?
Santa holders in the house. Y'all make room.
Well, I think I'm done, guys. I'm tired. It's almost 6 o'clock here. I need to get to bed. Nice to hang out with you guys.
All right, you gotta go. All right.
Yeah, I do.
I'll write you later.
Good night, guys.
Good night, Jan.
See you guys later.
Night. Blue top. All right, Johnny Ray, check your email real quick, buddy. All right, VC, you got the stage, bud. I gotta go lean off the dock for a sec.
All right, buddy. What's up, everyone? Johnny Ray, you coming up, or you just gonna hang out? Are you driving right now? Well, you're probably parked asleep or parked somewhere. Gotta wait for Cajun to come back.
And Cajun is back.
I figured you would.
And Johnny Ray is here. What's up, Johnny Ray?
Y'all didn't hear that, did you?
All I heard was trying to set up a camera or something, or a microphone.
Yeah, it automatically goes through my headset now. I didn't have my headset back here with me.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you cut it forward or what.
What's up, Johnny?
What's going on, VC?
How you doing, buddy? Are you home or are you driving?
Oh, he's driving.
I'm sorry, I had to turn that off. I'm sitting in a dock. Been sitting here since last night.
Yeah, he's hardly home. He's never home on a weekday.
I'm hardly home on the weekend.
If he is home on a weekday, something's wrong.
What's wrong, Johnny? They won't unload you?
I don't even know I was unloaded. I backed in the dock and went to bed. So, but I get unloaded and loaded same place. So.
Oh, okay.
Too bad it's not dropping hook, huh?
Well, yeah. Well, actually, I'm glad because they try to push me harder than they do now.
Oh, okay.
Well,
yeah. At least you can get a little sleep if if they gotta unload you or load you out. Yeah.
Right. So, like, I'll get loaded here. I'll probably leave here probably about 8 and 9 o'clock Central Time, and I get down to Kansas City about 7 o'clock. Back in their dock, and sit there dock till Friday morning, whatever it is. Then they'll reload me and I'll come back up to Chicago.
Damn, when you gonna get a weekend off again?
Probably the following weekend. I'll probably go home. It's getting close to Christmas, so. And they totally screwed me for Thanksgiving, so.
Oh boy.
I was at home. I left Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Technically Wednesday morning, whatever it was, because they needed me. They couldn't let me take the week off. So I got in a rental car, drove back to Columbus, Ohio, got my truck, did a load up to Chicago, and was doing a load from Chicago to Kansas City on Thanksgiving Day, and then was stuck in Kansas City till Sunday.
Jesus.
My brother-in-law called Missy Tuesday for her birthday. Tuesday about lunchtime. I forget where he was at. He used to own his own truck. Now he's driving for a company. But he laid down his rules with the company. Hey, when I want to go home, I'm going to go home. And it won't be for the weekend either. It's going to be 6 days, 7 days. with my grandkids, kids, stuff like that. Oh, no problem, no problem. And I tell you what, they haven't failed him yet.
What company is this? Let me know.
I don't know who he drives for. He used to own his own truck, and then he got hurt. Got hurt bad. Collected a couple of $1 million.
Hmm.
About 6 years ago, I think, and bought a bunch of property out in St. Landry, not far from his property where he was at. You know, he owned his property, but not far from there. He bought the whole end of his area, like 50 acres, and moved him, got him a nice house on there, and good fishing. He owns half of the Bayou, Bayou Cocodrie, Alligator Bayou. He owns half of that bayou. Don't need no fishing license because it's on private property. Now, if you get on the other side of the bayou, well, then you need a fishing license. But since his property, he owns half of it, anybody can go fish there without a license. Game
Wow.
wardens don't think so, but he's done proved it already. So game wardens don't even bother nobody there no more.
I'm sorry to say, if I come across that kind of million in money, it would be all put back into coins. I'm quite sure. I just picked up a beautiful 78 eight tail feather yesterday. Well, I don't have it physically with me. It'll be delivered to the house, but
Right.
I can't wait to get home to get that. It's gonna be that thing is beautiful.
Where'd you get that from?
Robert Lawson.
Oh, okay. Coin up.
Yep.
Yeah, Robert's good people.
Yeah, I got an email from Robert the day after we talked,
Oh, okay.
and he says I looked and uh, I don't see that person in my hidden list, and I just found out a couple days ago that our hidden,
Uh
you know, I can't see him. Uh, he could come in the channel right now and talk, but I won't see him in chat. Y'all would see him, or if I swap channels to like Boo Lucat, my gardening and cooking channel that I've been on for like 10, 11 years, because I've been in YouTube for a long time. But anyway, I better see him there, but I can't see him, and he's not in my hidden list, block list. He's not.
You're
I
talking about
actually
hidden won't let you can't see hidden?
I cannot see hidden unless
That's
he's a
weird.
moderator.
That's weird.
Unless he's a moderator, I can see him in Big T's channel. Where was I at the other night? The other evening, I think Justin Busman, I think. Yeah, Justin Busman. I was up on the panel, and somebody said something, or somebody typed in a comment, "Hey, Hidden," and I'm like, "Where's Hidden? I don't see him." Somebody says, "Yeah, I don't neither," or something. But you know how that joke goes with David Carlisle and Hidden Numismatist. Can't see him and all, but he said, "Yeah, I see him." Like, I don't. And then somebody said, Hidden said you got him blocked. I'm like, no, I don't. I said, let me check my so I still had to anyway, I just went to my channel in my studio and I looked in all my block lists and all that, and I did not see Hidden in there nowhere. Nowhere. And Alexander Smith from Scotland, he came up in Justin's panel, and he said YouTube calls it shadow blocking, ghost blocking. He explained it from the little bit I picked up on his accent. I mean, I'm getting to where I can understand almost about 90% of what he said.
He's fine until he gets to start getting excited about something. When he starts
Oh,
getting
then when he
excited,
starts talking too fast, yeah, then he's hard to understand. But if he talks slow or normal, you know, he doesn't have to talk slow like this right here. No, he doesn't have to do that. He can talk normal, but if he gets excited, yeah.
Hey, Cajun, Joe Layton had a question for you.
Okay. Oh, let me get my chat back up. Where you at, chat? There you are.
He was asking, how's a die cap made?
How's a die cap made? Oh, Joe, you would have to Google that, buddy. It's too hard to explain.
Yeah, I couldn't answer that. That's
It's hard to explain. Ken Peavy can do it. A couple of people on it. I think Paula Bloom explained how it's done.
I believe it's when the coin sticks on the hammer die.
Yeah, it gets stuck.
Yeah, I think
It
so.
gets stuck and it's struck 2-3 times.
I didn't know the correct answer to that, so I didn't bother with it.
It gets stuck to the die and it comes down. Well, it gets stuck to the bottom die. It depends on which one it is, you know, which side. But it'll get stuck. It won't come out, and then boom. And I think another coin will get on top of it or something. But like I said, there's different types of die caps. But Google die cap coins, and you got to put DIE. Don't put cap coins because you'll get a Liberty cap bust or whatever, which the lady's wearing a cap and is showing her bust, you know, with a low cut dress, shawl or whatever. So.
Thanks, Silver City. You did answer the question. Thanks.
What now?
Oh, Silver City answered his question, actually. I didn't see it.
Previous coin gets stuck to die, and your next plastic gets punched through the stuck coin. Yeah. I think that there was another coin that's involved in it.
And then you have your die cap with a brockage, which is very hard to explain.
Oh yeah, then you got brockages and partial brockages and all. Yeah, it's a process, learning process. Put it that way. And them presses go so fast, you know, and they never know. I mean, if there was a good video on how it's done, that would be helpful. But you never know when it's going to happen, and they don't have slow motion cameras set up right there, and they can't reenact it. You know, they can't make it happen like it actually happened. It's just something that happens that plants it gets stuck. That coin gets stuck and it's hammered again. And if there's another planter that comes over it, yeah. And I think, well, I'm not even going to mention that. But I think I want to get Miss Paula and Manic, a couple of the other guys like Chris, and we're gonna do a little live stream on how die caps are done. Let them explain it. I'll get them up in the panel.
Yeah, like
y'all just remind me to do that.
Like
Paula, send me an email. Hey, let's get a live stream going about die caps, and then I'll get with Miss Paula and see if we can make that happen.
Yeah, Blue Ridge Silverhound's got a couple good videos on die caps, so.
Yeah, Blue Ridge is good.
Okay, yeah, man, that's one of them I was talking about. I know Blue Ridge. I've been knowing Blue Ridge for several years.
Yeah, Blue Ridge knows what's going on.
Yeah, I got a lot of before I ever spoke on anyone's stream or anything, I watched hours upon hours upon hours of videos. There is a video out there from a show, I'm sure it's still on, it's called How It's Made. and it's like an hour-long special on the. Well, it's got the minting and the how bills are made, so it's
Oh,
not in
like
depth.
modern marvels, how it's made, something like that. You
Yes,
mean?
yes,
Yeah.
it's either Modern Marvels or How It's Made. One
That
of
was
them,
a good
it's a
show.
really good show, but they don't go in depth. Like you can get a basic idea of how a coin is minted, but you can't get into the actual minting process. Although
Right.
there is, the A&A has a YouTube, um, and you can go on there, and they will go through the minting process.
Mhm.
If you can handle a 2 hour um like a seminar type video, it does a very good job of describing the minting process. So
Okay. Stephen Vordell says now you have the photo of that penny and size of that penny. Did you send me an email with that, Stephen? Is that what you mean? Let me check my email. Yep, sure do. Surely do. Okay, let me check that out. Okay, all I'm seeing is okay, 53 Denver right there. Oh, okay. I thought he said something about an Indian head earlier.
oh man, Robert had an Indian head yesterday. I still might contact him about it. It was a 1909 S PCS graded AU 58. And it opening at $850.
Yeah, he's been
Uh,
trying to. Yeah, I saw him talking about that.
08S.
09S Indian head.
Oh.
Yeah. Had I not wanted the 8 tail feather, I would have got that. I have another deal with him on a side deal with him too. So I'm like, damn, I really want if that it now had that been an MS, I would have jumped all over it because I don't do much
He's
AU,
had
but
that for a
AU,
while. He's been throwing it out there for a while.
yeah.
All right.
He has that triple struck Indian head too. That he showed us at one time, and he brought that out since. So
All right. Y'all can see that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
hold on, I gotta get my glasses. My cheaters on here. Okay. That's weird.
That is weird looking.
That right there looks like a rail car rim, box car rim, rail car
Yeah.
rim they call it. See how the rim is made like a train wheel?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what they actually call that right there.
Hmm.
That's a box car rim. But
It's
y'all
off
see what's
struck.
going on there with that right there?
Yeah, it's all struck at this point until I see the reverse.
And I
Yep.
don't have the reverse.
That is off
Yeah.
struck.
Do y'all remember that penny that Kelly Ray had? I showed a while back.
I can't remember.
A couple of weeks ago.
What was wrong with it?
It was off center. Well, I thought it was off center because it was on both sides. Well,
Yeah.
come to find out, that wasn't oh. That wasn't a. I gotta get this back in perspective. Hold on, let me let my computer catch up. I moved my StreamYard accidentally on another page. Okay, let me get out of this. Okay, Kelly Ray's was, I thought it was off center. A lot of people agreed. It wasn't. It was what they call a horseshoe, lucky horseshoe penny, and those are common.
Those are
It's
the ones that were squished.
squished inside this
Novelty. It was a novelty.
yeah, holder. You know, uh, not a bezel, but a type of bezel to put on a chain or something,
Right.
or a pocket piece or whatever.
Right.
They call them a lucky horseshoe.
Yeah, they press them inside of another, like a holder,
holder.
like a horseshoe or something like that.
Yeah, and that's what happened with Kelly Ray's.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and Miss Paula Bloom had mentioned that she had come up in the panel and said, "No," or in the chat and said, "No, that's lucky horseshoe coin," and I had never heard of it. See, I learned something new right there. I did not know anything about those.
Yeah, they sell a lot of those in Nevada. They're like pressed into like novelty items, like a horseshoe or something like that. Yeah, I've seen
Right.
that before. Yeah,
They're all over the country.
yeah.
Every truck stop all over the country's got a lucky penny keychain in it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but see, Silver City Stacker just said, I remember penny press machines from when I was a kid. Yeah, but the penny presses, you know, like the press pennies that's got the
They're
Christmas.
elongated.
Yeah, they're elongated. Yeah, they got the Lord's Prayer, Our Father on it. And then they got some the Christmas pennies and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
those are press pennies.
They have
But
those all over the
what
place.
me and VC's talking about, these actual pennies, it presses when they put them in these lucky horseshoe holders. It actually presses the rims down and makes it look like an off-center strut.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh, train.
Choo choo.
Actually, that was a quiet one.
Yeah.
Actually, when I muted myself, it was over with.
They still got those penny press machines all over the place. I mean,
They're all over the place still.
Oh yeah, they a dime a dozen.
Yeah, they're all over. They still have them all over the place.
There's some that are very collectible. You know, the Disneylands, anything you got from Disney is very collectible. Knott's Berry Farms in California. I don't even know if Knott's Berry Farms is still open, but I know that I've seen some Knott's Berry Farms go for some decent money. Like, really, it's just a elongated penny. That's all it is.
Yeah, Knott's Berry Farm's still there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you pay like a quarter to have the pressure penny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they making money on you like that.
They're all over San Francisco.
Oh, Silver City Stacker said shadow band. Like hidden numismatists in my channel, shadow band. Shadow block, shadow band. That's what not Irish. Alexander Smith said shadow band.
I think I did that to Diane Durbin once. I do that a lot when I'm watching an auction and I'm tired. I fall asleep, and then my hand hits the phone, and I'm going into the streams, and as I'm going into the streams, it says there's a person in here that you have blocked. And I'm like, huh? And it was on an RM Metals auction. I kept hearing him talk about Diane, yep, Diane this and Diane. I'm like, why am I not seeing Diane? I don't see Diane anywhere. And I happened to had to go leave and come back, and I said the same thing when I went and checked that. I had her blocked.
Yeah, but you see, I don't have hidden block, and another moderator didn't block it. You know how he cracks jokes a lot and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking maybe one of my moderators had hit him. That didn't know him, but that's not the case. He's not in my list.
No, I don't hide anybody unless I get your permission to.
Yeah, well, none of my moderators, hide anybody because, most of my moderators know, and BC, you was one of my first moderators.
Yeah.
In fact, you was the first one that commented on my first video.
A long time ago.
That was a long time ago. VC was my very first comment in a video I made.
Yeah, Silver City. If I was gonna use those copper, the penny presses, I'd use like old copper coin too.
And you see, Silver City Stacker said, "I've never heard of the horseshoes neither." Yeah, me neither.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place.
The horseshoe, the old holders.
This is like an aluminum holder for the penny in the middle. Yeah, they're common. At least they used to be. It was like Johnny Ray was saying, they're all over like truck stops and you name it.
Yeah.
Yeah, walk
Okay.
into a truck stop and go to their keychains, you'll see a couple different versions of the lucky penny. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Steven said, Amarillo Coin Exchange says it's worth $10 more. What's worth that?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's talking about. $10 or more.
Yeah. Joe Layton says they got those all over the place around Hot Springs. Yeah, any big tourist town.
Yeah, they're gonna be everywhere.
Penny Press or something. I know. What mint is that you can? Okay, Perth mint. The Perth mint in Australia. You can
okay.
go over there and you put in, the quick $2. I think it is. I think it's $2. A buddy of mine's got one. And he knew I collected coins, so he sent me a video on he brought his kids to the Perth Mint, and they put in $2, and it spit out. They can actually see their coin getting pressed. It's a Perth Mint coin. It's just a regular little, a mint coin, and I don't know if it has any face value on it or whatever. It probably does. I forgot. This is a long time ago. He sent me that, about 5 years ago. And you actually see your coin getting pressed, and it spits it out at you, and you can put your hand under the cup, and it's warm. He said it's actually warm when you get it, and naturally because that plastic was stressed, friction.
Yeah.
You almost change the molecular structure in that coin.
Yeah, Joe, they call them penny smashers, whatever you want to call them. But they always every town has their own little logo they want to put on it, like San Francisco or wherever you're at.
Well, Stephen Vordell, the reverse is messed up, but Amarillo Coin Exchange told me to keep it. Yeah, but told you to keep what? You talking about them pictures I showed of that 53 Denver? Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. It's a real. We call them a real car coin, and those are odd. Those, I mean, I would love to find one of those. Roll hunting though. I don't want nobody to send me one. I want to find one myself. People want to find those things. They are sought after. They're not that common. I mean, they're not rare, but they're not common neither.
I've never seen it.
Coinzilla, what's going on, bud? How you been? Sent you an email with a cool error. If you think it's worth showing, get some input on what it is. I think it's a lamination and strike through, or dropped element, or a die chip. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Let me check my email, see if it came through already. Get out of this. Okay. Check this out.
Everybody been complaining about the mail, but I sent them packages out Monday. A lot of people was telling me on Wednesday they had their packages, so
I'll tell you what, old Coin Dragon would love to see this coin. Man, you talk about a woody and a half. Man, check this out, guys, when I show it. It sure looks like a woody to me. Get my screen up here. Where you at, Coin Dragon? You ought to be awake by now. It's 6 o'clock your time in New York. Now, see what he's talking about there. See that big old die chip, broken die? Right there and right there behind his head.
It's like a couple skulls.
Yeah, it does.
Look, his two eyes right there in his mouth. And then an eye right there in the top of a broken mouth, jaw piece. Yeah.
That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look right there in front of his eye. It looks like the bullet came out right there.
And on his shoulder, he has a little something going on there.
Oh, yeah. Right here.
That's not an error.
And right here.
On his chest, yeah.
Yeah, right there on his vest, right there on his shoulder, right behind his head.
I guarantee that was done after effect. That ain't.
Solder blobs.
Yeah. Just the way he said looking through his eye, they made it look like he got shot through the eye.
Yeah, that's like postman damage.
Yeah, and then if you look on the shoulder, it looks like his jacket is ripped open to expose that part of his. At least that one where I looked at. I've never seen a Lincoln Penny where the eye area worn that way.
Yeah, you mean like this would be the puff of smoke from the pistol,
Yes.
and this would be where the bullet came out? Okay.
Where it came in through the eye and out back through here, blowing his brains out the back of his head.
Yeah, but actually he got shot from the back of the head.
I know, but people do
interpret
it however they want to do it.
But that's a woody right there, though. You know what I'm talking about? A woody?
I know what you're talking about. I'm not that experienced. It does look like a woody, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. It just looks like die chips right there, but don't know. Don't know because it looks real raised up right here.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never
when
seen
you
that.
get right. Whoop.
I've never seen that one before.
When you get right here, it looks more flat. Hell, that might be. I don't know. That's. And I don't even know if that's a woody or not. A real woody. It's just got the wood grain on it.
I don't know.
You know, it's so hard. Sometimes pictures just don't even do it enough. You have to actually have it in your hand to actually see what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up, Rick
G, Profit Coin.
Rick G, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Rick G.
It does look raised, huh, Rick?
Yeah, Rick G's in the house. What's up, my brother? He said, looks raised to me, and Coinzilla says it's all raised, but if it is like a copper abrasing blob, you know, brass, brass and copper is not that far off from one another.
And people try to make homemade cuds all the time. They do it. I had a $50 that was that way, and they tried to expand upon it and take another $50 and press into it. Unfortunately, you always know when your lettering's backwards that it's not real. So,
Yeah, the
Oh,
old,
a vice job, yeah.
old vice job. Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen Vardell says that wheat penny is worth $10 more. I have no idea what your penny is worth, Stephen. You know that real car rim penny you got?
I don't either. I couldn't
I
call
have
that
no
one.
idea what they're worth. I just know people love finding them coin roll, honey.
Just like any other coin, it's worth whatever somebody's willing to pay for it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It looks like it was almost pressed into something else, but I don't know. I'm no expert, so.
Oh, Coinzilla. I have no idea, bud. Maybe you can, send a picture of it. Those pictures to the Q&A.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, that,
You can start
that would be my
there.
first suggestion.
That's where I would send it. I mean, but again, like I said, pictures are so hard to
Yeah,
determine.
It's
You
tough
know,
unless you have it in hand looking at it.
like you said, that one picture looks raised, but the other picture looks flat. So, and my only problem that I have with this, I've seen Morgan dollars wear to where the eye looks like that, but I've never seen a Lincoln cent wear to where the eye looks just open and vacant. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like somebody scooped the eyeball out.
Looks like
yeah,
on purpose to me, but that's just me.
yeah, yeah. Definitely. Well, it looked like somebody did that on purpose. Yeah.
Exactly what it is, Joe. It just looks like a wood grain coin. It's got the lines through it like that.
Yeah, you find that a lot on your older copper coins. Uh, it's just the process where when it was making the sheets where they would punch the plancets out. And woodies do not exist and after 1982. Real woodies do not exist because those are zinc plated.
Yeah.
Copper plated zinc.
Silver City had it right. It's slightly, yeah, they're mixed alloys. Makes them look like the way.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Well, Woody looks cool. Well, Cheap and John got Trevor Man a 1909 SVDB graded by PCGS. It was a Woody. Man, that thing looks beautiful.
What was it? A 1909 SVDB?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep. He got that for him. That was a hell of a gift.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here's that nickel.
One nickel.
That nickel I showed earlier.
He's showing that one that Tina had.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know what to call that, but
Like I said, it looks like a die cap, but I'm not sure. Let me get that up here. And there it is. But you can make out the date, make out all the letters. And the way that rim is deep, y'all see my cursor?
Mm-hmm.
The way that rim is raised like that,
that's a die cap probably.
that looks exactly like a die cap. Okay, there's that real car penny. train track, not train track penny, but rail car wheel.
See, that looks like it was something pressed into a holder or something.
Well, actually, those pennies came out of the mint like that also, though.
Maybe I haven't seen those before.
But this right here, you see that right there around the edge of it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is kind of wiggly, wavy right here,
Yep.
and all that. I can't explain that.
Looks like it's pressed into a holder to me.
Yeah, but it's only that.
This side doesn't have it, but this part does. From here to here.
Good point.
Yeah, it doesn't. It is off center a little bit.
Yeah. See how it's
But when they squeeze those
not
into a
on this
holder,
side? It comes from here and goes here.
yeah, I'm not going to answer that question because I don't know.
But what I'm looking at right here, you'll see this, the edge of that rim kind of looks like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
The paper on the outside of a Reese's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Now, how did that become like that? That's the $64,000 question.
I'm not answering that question because I don't know.
Coin World UK, how you doing, Dale?
I am not a coin error expert. I only play one on YouTube.
Exactly. I'm with you, Johnny. I'm not answering that question because I don't know.
Who said that about the? Hey, James Eller, how you doing, mon ami? Who said that about the armchair quarterback? About I'm not an expert, just on whatever.
Oh, I said it.
Johnny
Oh, okay.
said.
I thought that was a comment.
No, I said it. I
Okay.
said I'm not
Yeah,
a
I
coin.
forgot
I'm not
how
a
it was. That's why I said who meant the who said the comment about armchair quarterback. You
Yeah, I'm
know,
not
the
a.
armchair quarterbacks, football games. Oh, he should have threw it. Oh, I would have threw it better or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the 300-pound dude in a seat in his recliner, they could barely get up. Is the one
Yeah.
that said what they could have, should have, would have done.
Yeah. Armchair
Exactly.
quarterbacks. Yeah. How you doing, Dale? I'm gonna send Dale a link and get my buddy up here in the panel. And my computer's acting slow. I gotta reboot my modem, my router, all that tomorrow. Well, in a few hours.
One of these weeks, I'm just gonna get off YouTube altogether and buy a laptop. But it would require me to not go into an auction for a week.
Oh, yeah, that's true too.
I'm gonna jump. Hey, Cajun, I'm gonna jump off. I need to go to bed.
Oh, okay.
3:30 in the morning here, so I need to get a few hours sleep before I go to work.
Have a good night, VC.
All right. Good night, guys. Hey, Cajun, have a good night, bud. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, VC, take it easy, mon ami.
All right. You guys everybody have a good night.
Oh, okay. Oh, Dale, you're not oh, you busy right now, Dale? I was gonna tell you, you gotta send me an email, buddy, because I don't have your email. Well, I can't find you under Coin World or Dale, so I don't know your email. Oh, okay. He's telling VC good night. So what time you gonna head out, Johnny Ray? What time you gonna find out if you got to load it out or not, or unload it?
They'll come and get me when it's loaded. They'll just come knock on the door and tell me it's loaded. I
Oh,
never
okay.
know exact. I have no exact time when I will be loaded. I don't have a clue. Which I don't really care. It doesn't bother me none. Because sometimes just, I mean, I got a good night's sleep last night. I pulled up here at 9 o'clock. Yeah, Central Time. I'm sorry, 8 o'clock Central Time. By 9 o'clock, I was knocked out, and I slept off. There's what time is it here? About 4:30 Central Time. So
Yeah, uh, it's 4:30 right now.
see if I can do this in stream.
No, it's 5:30. My bad. It's 5:30 Bayou time.
Right, I got up about an hour ago. So
All right, Dale. Check your email, bud.
okay, so it was backwards. Make sure I didn't show my mug this morning.
What's that? That waffle coin?
Yep.
Yeah, waffle coin
And this is what they do to a coin at.
that they do not want in circulation.
Yep.
They destroy it,
Mm-hmm.
or so
Now
called
that's it.
destroy it.
Now that's an off-center struck coin.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, it don't have the date on it, so
Yeah, not like that nickel
not like that nickel now.
you got rid of the other night.
And here's one of the strangest things.
So if anybody is interested in that nickel that he had, that 40% slabbed off struck nickel, too late. It's gone. Bye bye. He sold it. Went for $250. Now, what the heck is that?
Yeah, that's what I said when I've seen it. When I bought on an auction, all I seen was that part, and I thought it was like triple stroke, but it's really not. I sent pictures in to Q&A, and they told me that it was someone tried to make a ring or a bell out of it, or had started to make a ring or a bell out of it.
Well, what's up with the different rims on it?
I don't know.
Because if you're gonna put a coin in a press, like to make your bowl,
Mm-hmm.
it's not gonna take the impression and add a rim to it. Whoop. No, you got two different rims on that thing.
Yeah, I meant to. If anyone would know for sure if this was be a bell or a ring, it'd be Joe Durbin. So, and I
Well,
haven't
that
chosen
would
it
be
yet.
the man to ask if that would be possible. Is it cone? Is it convex?
Yeah.
Oh, it is convex. Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was just straight flat.
Now you can tell. Let's see if we can. That ain't good here. Yeah, that don't do it either. Yeah, it sticks up. That back end is rounder.
Okay. Yeah, then that would make sense right there.
Yeah, but what got me was all the different rims.
Yeah. You got that
Here.
from Coin Up?
No, I got this from Lady Kid Nichols.
Oh, okay.
So I seen it, and I caught the end of the. I came in at the end of that lot, and I grabbed it because nobody wanted it. I thought it was triple struck because on camera that's what it looked like. So
What was the bidding on it?
I think I paid $30 for it.
Oh, okay.
You know, take a chance. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you just don't get what you. And in this one, you know, people do some amazing stuff with coins, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen those. Those are neat.
I mean,
Yeah,
that is,
punch through the back,
yeah.
from the back. Yeah, man. Me and somebody else was talking about those a while back. It took somebody, an artist, you know, a one hell of a machinist to get that punch to the exact dimensions to make that coin like that.
Yep.
You know, put it this way, he was a fort smeller. I mean, a smart fella.
Yeah, I don't have anything new yet. I ain't been home, so.
All right, Joe, take it easy, mon ami. Yeah, too many funerals going on nowadays with friends. I got a couple of friends died in the past month. 3 friends died in the past month.
Um,
In fact, I had one die just a couple of days ago. Uncle Charlie, Charlie Thibodeau. And I know me and Johnny Best has talked a lot about him in my live streams. And he just got out of physical therapy not long ago. He died of a heart attack the other day. Went to take a leak and they found him with his rooster hanging out of his pants and he was slumped over the bathtub.
oh wow.
Heart attack or a stroke, one of the two.
That's the only commemorative I like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were showing that one off not long ago, I think.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't been home in 8, 9 days, whatever it's been. I don't know. So I really don't have nothing new to show. So yeah, I have to go home to get all my packages, and I ain't stopped at the coin shop. I ain't had time. So
I got a envelope right here. I got to do a mail call on.
oh, nice.
That's from Miss Ida.
Miss Ida.
I don't know what's in it. I feel something here in the corner, but a stamp. Something here. It feels like something homemade. Oh, it might be one of those bags. One of those little sacks, little
Yeah.
pouch sacks. I tell you what, that lady has an awesome handwriting. Almost
Yeah,
like
she does.
almost like calligraphy. Man, she wrote me a personal note one time, and when she sent me my quilt, sent me and Missy a quilt a long time ago, and well, say a long time, about a year ago, and they had a little. No, it was my hats, I think, that she sent. She had that little handwritten note in there, a lengthy one too, and man, that's just the most prettiest handwriting I've ever seen in my life.
I know she made that a hat.
Huh?
She made that hat right there.
Oh yeah, Redneck Metals hat. Sure did.
I love this diamond plating here.
Oh yeah,
And it's just raised up on the hat.
yeah. And then the silver, you see redneck, that stands for the fire that melts the metals. And then that silver, the metals is depicting silver because they melt a lot of silver, and you can see it just dripping away, melting like it was being heated up.
Yeah, and they having their big high roller auction this Sunday.
JC Will, on my time. So I'm gonna do a mail call on this envelope, and probably tomorrow maybe or something like that. Oh yeah, before Big T goes live. No, he's not doing an auction no more. He just does a fun chat.
That's today, right? Today's Thursday, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, sometimes I got a habit of saying tomorrow when it's not quite daylight.
Yeah, I got you. I hear that. The one thing I do like about this route, it does give me my body a little bit of
Rest.
yes, some it's not more rest, but more normality where I sleep through most of the night, and I drive most of my driving is done during the day instead of where I'm never. I got a set schedule on this.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. That's what I was trying to get you, a set schedule and not constantly
Yeah.
going
Yeah. At least
from.
you're driving in the daytime and sleeping at night. So you got your more or less you got your time straight like that.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. And then today, well, right now is just one of the few times because somebody's saying, "Wow, Cajun, you're up late," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's just I took a 2.5 hour nap Wednesday at 6 o'clock and got up at 8, I think, or just a few minutes after 8. So that kind of threw me off right there. Farm dog, bon matin.
I'm gonna get some coins to piece of GS.
Farm dog said, "Good morning, Cajun," and Johnny Ray stopped in to say hello. I am at work this morning. Hit the
Morning,
like
farm
button.
dog.
Thank you, sir. Lambo said 5:40 a.m. and I'm finally about to go to sleep to go to work at 8. Wow.
Ooh.
That's not good rest there.
No,
I
that's
remember
what
one
they.
time I only had like 2 hours before work started, and I says, well, either I'm not gonna go to work or I'm just gonna stay up until I go to work. One of the two.
So you stayed up till you went to work, huh?
More than likely, yeah. I did that a couple times.
Me too.
But I was younger then, though.
Yeah, I can't do that,
I
but
could
I've done it
handle
a
that.
couple times.
And then I would sleep during my lunch break.
I do that when I go home for my first night. Like if I get there at 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock, I'll stay up all night, opening packages and sorting all my stuff out, and then I'm up all the rest of the days. Because I mean, sometimes my time off is only 42 hours, so I try to
Yeah.
make the most of it, get the most out of it I can.
Yeah, when I would work, I was the boss anyway. But when I did go to work with hardly no sleep like that, but like I said, I was younger. I just eat me a quick ham and potato chip sandwich and ruffles. I
Yeah.
put ruffles on my ham. I just put like mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard, couple slices of ham, the pack ham, and a chopped ham, whatever, and then throw some potato chips in there, big old handful of potato chips, smash it down, eat that, and sleep about 50 minutes, and I was good to go the rest of the afternoon.
Hmm.
Oh, 710. Like, oh, potato chips on a sandwich? Well, son, you never been to Holly Beach. Because if you never ate a potato chip sandwich, you never been to Holly Beach, Louisiana. On the Gulf Coast like that, that's normal eating. Ham and potato chip sandwich.
That's the Midwest too.
Yeah, that's it, James Elliott. That's the email. At gmail.com. Oh, that's right there underneath my screen. Right there. That's it. At gmail.com. Oh, he don't like mustard and mayonnaise and stuff. I like mayonnaise on it and a little bit of mayonnaise and a couple drops of mustard spread out. I don't like a lot of mustard on a ham sandwich. Now, roast beef sandwich, mostly it's mayonnaise. Sometimes I dab a little dabba do mustard on it, but not much. But that's deli roast beef. That's some good stuff there. And the scope on it looks like an engraving on the.
Oh, shoot.
I've been left alone.
Oh, I was talking to Missy. She woke
Oh,
up for a sec.
I looked up and I'm like, I'm all alone. What happened?
She walked out. Well, I don't think it caught her in the camera, but she didn't have no cassons on.
What am I looking for here?
I mean, she was in her cassons.
Didn't I?
Because usually I'm not up this late or live this late. Put it that way. Yeah, this is about my time to wake up most of the time. But like I said, I woke up at 8 something, so p.m. So since I'm up, I'll be on this. I had a stream after a while in about an hour. Hour and 15 minutes, Miss Ida. Oh wait, hour and 10 minutes, Miss Ida will be on. And I'll probably open that envelope.
Yeah, okay.
Do a little sneak preview. Because she asked me the other day, hey, did you receive something from me? I'm like, no, really wasn't expecting anything. Well, now it's safe to put that back on. Stephen Vardell said, I got a 77 quarter that doesn't weigh right. And the scope, looking and engraving on the left side, looks like a sword. I mean, a die chip, maybe? JC, yep, 15 to 7 there. Yep, East Coast time. But me and Johnny Ray, we in Bayou time.
Yep.
What you got? A Dos Pesos?
I got 3 of them. Got that one and these 2 here.
Yeah, I had a few of those. I did some silver wheels about a year or so ago on those. All the gold I ever had, I did gold wheels on them. I wanted to keep 1 or 2, and everybody was like, "No, no, no! I want it. Put it on a wheel." I'm like, "Okay." I think I did three gold wheels that in one night, plus
Yeah.
3 silver wheels. I did 6 wheels in one night.
There you go. There's your logo.
Yeah, there's my logo. You had the Roman numerals on that one, huh?
No, actually, this has got a date. This
Oh,
is an
okay.
eagle,
Yeah, yeah,
quarter
that's
ounce.
one of the miniature ones. Yeah.
And then I got this one here.
Oh yeah, the gold merc.
The gold merc. And then,
I used to have a bunch of them St. Gordons, the little miniature, like half grams. Uh, Years ago, I was a teenager, and I was buying those things. They were real gold. They wasn't the gold plated ones. And I went. There was a pawn shop that opened up in town. First pawn shop my town ever seen in its life. You know, legal pawn shop. Put it that way.
something tiny like
and
that.
and I seen no, these were smaller than these were like I said, half gram.
Oh, half gram. This is a 10th ounce. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, these are little half grams, and this is back in the 70s. And these companies were, uh, it wasn't a United States Mint coin. Put it that way. It was a third party company doing them, and they wasn't plated. They were solid gold. And I went in that pawn shop. I was looking for a couple of tools. Somebody said, "Hey, they got all kind of tools over there. Cheap." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I went over there, and I was looking for a planer, wood planer. Well, they didn't have one, so I was looking at the jewelry on the counter and stuff, and I seen a couple of those St. Gordon coins like I had. And I said, "Where'd you get those?" He said, "Somebody come in and sold them." I said, "Did you test them?" He said, "Oh yeah, they real." I said, "Man, I got like 10 of those things. I've been buying them from some magazine or whatever." And when my coin, I had a Coin World magazine at the time because I was collecting coins big time back then. And he said, I said, "Who'd you get those from?" And he named the person. And I says, "I know that guy. He's a coin collector." And he says, "Well, he got in a bind for a little while and wanted to pawn them." He says, "I really didn't want to pawn them, so I offered to buy them," and he sold them. You know,
Oh, wow.
back then gold was cheap. In 1978, 79, gold was cheap. So a half a gram of gold wasn't but, what, $8, $7, $8 back then?
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah, because I know in 71, ounce of gold was $35. So
What year?
71, year I was
Oh,
born.
yeah.
I
Oh,
got
Rick
two
G.
more.
Welcome back, Rick G.
I got 2 more of those 10th ounce eagles coming in. I just bought them from Big T.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had those up the other night
Yep.
on the auction. Those are Mama T's, I think, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to buy it all of them, but I fell asleep. Hit the wrong button.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, all these right here are 22 karat. The Dos Pesos and the Krugerrand.
Yeah, them Krugerrands, man, those are sought after. That's a well valued coin, put it that way. They go for quite the premium too.
Well, I'm clicking it off in my head. This might go up Saturday.
Really?
Yep.
You gonna be driving at 6 or you gonna be in there at 6?
It's actually going to depend on how. It all depends on how late they get me out of like here. I've been running early all week, so
Oh, okay.
it should be real close to. Actually, I probably won't have the hours to even run on Saturday, but we'll see.
Oh, okay. Oh,
They
for your logs, you mean? Your logbook?
yeah, you're only allowed 70 hours a week, and that's on duty and driving. And they ran me. I don't. These girls that they got dispatching aren't the sharpest knives in the drawer.
Yeah.
They sent me out Monday, headed to Chicago, and then Tuesday morning I was in KC. Oh wait, I left out of here Tuesday morning. Tuesday evening I was in KC. Last night I'm back here, and I'm realizing they got me running back and forth till Sunday. Like that's 7 straight days of 500 miles a day. I don't think I'm gonna have the hours for it, but we'll see. I think I don't know what I got. I can check real quick, but I think I'm pretty close to under 30 hours for the rest of the week. I got 26 hours for the rest of the week to run. That's it.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, you might be pork Saturday.
I'm quite sure I will be parked Saturday. I mean, I don't know.
You doing electronic logs or you doing regular hand logs like we used to do a long time ago?
Electronic logs. We was doing hand logs. I wouldn't even be concerned with the 70 hours.
Right, right. Yeah, well, electronic logs, if DOT pulls you over, you screwed.
Oh well, yeah. You can't.
You can't fake electronic logs.
No, you can't write stories in these. I mean, you can do some things to, yeah, maybe buy you 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, but other than that, you can't do like we used to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, that's why I like owning my own truck and running local because we didn't have to run logs. You know, within 100, what is it, 150-mile radius back in
It
the
is now.
80s? Back in the 80s, 150-mile radius. You know, well, 150 miles from center point, from center, 150 miles east or 150 miles west. So
Now
yeah,
it's
300 miles we could go. You know, 150 miles one direction, 150 miles back. We didn't have to run logs.
now it's 150 air. It's 150 air miles. So you go
So
out.
straight across. So 150 miles from east to west point. And that's it.
Well, no, you can go 150 miles out and draw a circle. Like you
Right.
get a map and start your starting point, and drive.
Yeah. So that's 300 miles from east to west.
Yeah, 300 miles east, west, north, and south.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Now, see, I'm beyond. I mean, the trip to KC is 525 miles a day, so I'm beyond that 150 miles.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Hell, I'm 380 miles from the home terminal as I speak right now. So
yeah. So the radius is still the same as it was in the '80s, and but that's
actually,
what
they
I
just
liked about owning my own truck, and I didn't have to run logs because I was local. I was a gravel hauler, you know, rock bucket, dump, holler hog they call them, you know, echo box. We call them an echo box. You go over a set of railroad tracks, whatever, and 3 in the morning, empty. Go over a set of rough railroad tracks. That damn trailer, that dump trailer would echo and wake people up 2 blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
Late night with Bull.
What's going on, Bo?
Yeah, some of them DOT guys, though. We see DOT over here, state troopers. Okay, it's not weights and standards. Weights and standards, DOT, they'll pull you over and weigh you. Well, the state troopers will too. Okay, state troopers will pull you over too. They got them Dodge Rams, or they don't use Dodge vehicles anymore. The state troopers, mostly what they do is inspect you. They don't weigh you. They inspect you and check your logs. Now they drive Chevy Tahoes, and them state troopers don't play. They don't.
Ohio is bad with that. In most states you go through that. State troopers do have the authority to pull you over and do an inspection, but they don't want to be bothered with it. But Ohio puts their motor carrier division out on the road, and that's what they do. They're not really per se state troopers, but they are in state trooper cars that say Ohio State Trooper Motor Carrier Division. And
Right.
once you see them sitting out all over the road, it's been one. Someone's did. They're doing the inspections, and then if you
Oh yeah.
find it, and you pulled over on the side of the road by one of those, and it's snowing and 30 below zero, you in trouble. They gonna find something wrong with your truck, no doubt
Probably
about it.
so. For making them get out the yeah, because they got to get out and inspect. So yeah, they're gonna find something for their time and trouble.
You
But
got that
that's what
right.
it is over here. The state trooper, it's not regular state troopers. The truck division,
Right.
but state troopers. Okay, they in the Chevy Tahoes or whatever they call them now. It's a SUV, a 4-wheel drive truck or whatever, and uh, they on all all the interstates, all the major 4-lane highways. Sometimes you see them on the back roads, but not often. And like from Lake Charles on up to Oakdale, by the paper mills, the pulp mills, and all that, all the way up to whatever. They'll have those state troopers in those trucks, SUVs, and those are the 18-wheeler motor truck, division. The DOT, they actually DOT part of that. They kind of do the DOT's job but it's the DOT weights and standards in the cars that'll pull you over and weigh you. It's the state troopers that'll inspect your brakes, uh, and do a regular normal inspection and all that on it. So, and I don't care if you got inspected yesterday. You can show him your paperwork. If you got inspected yesterday, he's going to inspect. A different one is going to inspect you again. Because you could be pulling a different trailer. With brakes out.
Hey, got that right on Labor Day weekend. It was. I got pulled over in Illinois for a state trooper wanted to do an inspection, and so he did his little inspection, and I pulled away. And the next day, I was leaving Ohio, And I got pulled over in Ohio, got another inspection. It's like, I told him too, I'm like, hey man, I just got inspected yesterday. He's like, yeah, well, we're going to do our own. Okay. Have at it.
And I'm looking at a couple of emails here. Oh, wow. What is this etching going on with a jewelry gun? Let me pull up these couple of pictures from Stephen. I see a couple of other emails too. Oh, hold on a sec. All right. Boom. All right. Get back to this. Y'all see that right there?
Hold on, let me make sure.
I can't blow it up for some reason.
Okay.
Bet y'all can now. Y'all see where somebody took a jeweler's engraver, a little dot
Sure did.
engraver, and made a P on that thing,
Uh-huh.
or a couple of P's, whatever.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
If you gotta take something like that, at least try to do something cool. That just is stupid as hell.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that guy to do no tattoo work on me. And got a little
Filled in.
a little filled in D. We call that a punch break. That right there. Call that a punch break, where the inside of the D broke off on the die, and it just fills in the D. Okay, let's see if I can hurry up and grab this other one right here. I don't have no information on it, but he says in chat that somebody said it was altered. Well, it is altered. Somebody done some engraving on it.
Yeah, it looks like the. I don't know. Again, it looks like
I know there's some kind of toning going on with it, but
looks like the clad layer has been taken off, and it's just a copper.
all right. Here's one. Is this a DDO? I don't know. That coin is looking funky. I don't even know what it is.
Wow,
Oh, 1972.
Wow, back up off that so close. I'm sure it is. There's several different die varieties for the 72 DDO.
Yeah, I can't get over there. Boy, them letters look thick up here.
They do look thick up there, but close up, I mean, I can see where there's some double, but I can't tell if it's actual doubling. Because on the 1R, you can see the notching in it, but I can't see. I don't know. I always talk about machine doubling in the shelf. Like I can't. Again, like I said, I'm not an expert at that. I know what it is, but I'm not.
That could be a one of the varieties of the DDO.
It probably could be because I got a 72 DDO die 5, whatever it is, and it's graded by Annex, so it's probably, yeah, that's doubled.
Yeah, that's double right there. Is that the
That's
same?
double.
Is that the same coin?
If it is, then yeah, that's a DDO.
Oh, the cone said, look at the T and trust if the If a nip touches the rim, it's a 08. Yeah, that's a DDO right there. Ain't no doubt about that one. I don't know if that's the same coin or not. Probably is, but those first two pictures look, yeah, they were close in.
Yeah, they're real close in. Sometimes you don't have to be that close in to see it. So
Right. Yeah, look how close that is.
see, like you could tell on the back side of the R, but on the front part of the R,
Right
if it was
there where my
clear,
cursor's at.
if you go down with your cursor down to the split right there, if it was clear, you'd be able to see the split in the R and really tell if it's a double die. But it's so blurry, I can't really tell. I would say yes, but I said take a picture of it, send it to Coin Q&A, and I don't know the exact. I think it's Coin Q&A at yahoo.com, but I can't be for sure on that. And if that doesn't satisfy your curiosity, you can always send it out to Vista Variety, Wexler. Them you got to pay for. So
Yeah, but I tell you right now, that's one of the varieties of a DDO.
I'm sure it is.
But it's in that condition. It just depends on which variety it is, and condition.
That's it.
You know, like location. That's how location is how valuable your business is going to be, or is, and condition is how valuable your coin is or going to be.
Yes, sir.
And actually, that almost looked like two different coins to me.
Oh.
But it's probably the same one. It's just one was real close in, and you could see all that corrosion on it.
The last one website I had for them was checkmycoin at yahoo.com. Now I know they put that on its own separate YouTube channel for a coin Q&A. So like you said, I'll be on her shortly. I'm sure Paul will be up in her panel. You can get the for sure website for the coin Q&A and send that in to them. And like I said, they'll tell you. And if you don't feel like they're right, then you can always send it off to one of the people that you pay to have it attributed and find out that way, or just send it into Annex and pay to have it graded. They'll grade it and tell you right there if it's a double DDO, what it's going to cost you some dollarinos.
Yeah.
Which I got to get sent off. I got two 2000p Zacchaeus Wounded Eagles I got to get graded.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Good deal.
Yeah, I got I don't stuff like that I don't really show because I got a scope and it's brand new in the box. I've opened it one time, but I don't have a laptop to hook it up to, so it's sitting in my box there. So and I don't break out coins like that you'd have to really
Well, get you one of them HP laptops like I got, and naturally you're gonna have to. I don't know how do you do your 110 in your truck. I don't know if you got an inverter or whatever to convert 12 volts to 110, but
Oh yeah, I got an inverter.
oh, okay.
I got a 3,000 watt inverter.
Oh, there you go. Well, get you one of them laptops like my son bought Missy HP for like $300 at Walmart, 250, $300, and man, I this thing ain't. I love it. I
Oh well,
love
yeah,
it.
that's what I was saying. I gotta do that, and then I want to pay for my PCGS membership too, because but like I said, I have to discipline myself to stay off of auctions to do that.
Yeah, yeah. Like you said, you couldn't be in an auction for about a week.
Well, maybe beginning of the year, I'm gonna get this um 37 proof set paid off, which will be in the next couple of weeks. I cannot wait to get that in hand. Oh man, I can't wait to get that in hand. That is gonna be so cool. I mean, the only older one than that is a 36, and I don't know when I'll ever obtain one of those. That right there is like $6,000 for a 36 proof set.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but I got proof sets from 54 to almost, well, I think 2009. No, my proof sets stopped earlier than that. 99. I got mint sets up into the 2000s.
Stephen Vardell says that 77 is looking like it's going to the copper tone color. Well, where's the bikini at to go with the copper tone tan?
Uh,
Yeah, that's what we look for. The copper tone tan.
Now I can't remember what that's called. The missing clad layer, I think, is what it actually.
Oh, I don't know. It could be artificially toned. Never know.
Yeah, I got a dime that a long time ago. It looks copper, but it looks dark. I mean, one of these days I'll pull it out. It's in one of. It was one of the early, probably nothing. Like Paula said when she started, she was keeping everything, thinking it was this and thinking it was that, and it wasn't really nothing. So you learn as you go along. Uh, you learn as you go along what is what, and what you thought was a double die is nothing more than machine doubling or.
Yeah. Yeah, but that 72 looked good to me.
Yeah, it looked good to me too. I mean, again, condition on it is not the greatest, but
Right. In fact, DeCon said it looks like it probably be a F-15.
yeah, I would have to agree to that big black blob on it on the top of it. But then again, you throw that raw up on eBay and do a $9.99, buy it now or whatever. Do an auction, do a 7-day auction, see what it brings. Oh, it's a penny, and if you found that coin roll hunting, whatever you get for it, if you picked it up for face value, anything after a penny is profit. So
Yeah. Just like old Mitchell there, Spencer, $24,999 profit.
was that the dude that found the 69 DDO?
Yeah, 69 San Francisco DDO. His first box of pennies.
Ah, man, I didn't know
First
that.
box he ever went through. I mean, he went through rows before, but he got him a box, and I was in that box.
Wow.
And just so happened he had got it in like I think he found it like in March of 2019.
Yeah, I remember that.
I want
I
to
was still
say
watching.
at the end of March he found it, and he sent a couple of pictures out. I was like the second one to see the pictures, and me and another guy told him, "Man, you got the real deal right there. There ain't no doubt about it. Just send that off to PCGS." And he did, MS-64 too. I mean, coin roll hunting, MS-64.
I thought it was a 63.
Could have been a 63. I want to say
I,
it was a
I,
64, but it could have been a 63.
I think that's why he had problems with the Heritage auction. Why he,
That's not
I mean,
why he had problems with it. They sandwiched him in two different other high. I think he had a 64, and the coin before his in the auction was a 65, and the coin after his was a 65. They sandwiched him in two
that's what I was
higher grades
saying.
than his.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I thought it was a 63. I mean, I remember I was still watching our Rob Finds Treasure at that time. So,
Yeah. Well, now it could have been a 63, and they sandwiched him in between two 64s. But if that would have been the only 69 DDO,
oh yeah, he would have.
he'd have got more than 25 grand.
He would have cleaned up. I mean, still, again, if you find a penny and the end result is $26,000, it's a great payday. I don't care who you
Yeah.
are.
And he said it came at the right time. He needed the money.
Yeah, I would like to find something like that. I don't go through too many pennies. I try to. I really do. I
All
get
right,
in and start
Dale,
looking.
take it easy, mon ami.
I get in and start looking at them, and maybe it's because I don't have a scope and I'm still using loops and stuff, that my neck starts hurting and I lose interest in it fast. So I go through maybe a roll or two of pennies, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm done for right now, and then I
Yeah,
just
but a
don't
good
get back to
loot,
it.
a good loot. Uh, I would rather a good loot than a scope. Because you could see a DDO. In fact, that one right there, the one he had, you could see that with your naked eye just about. Put it this way: if you've seen it and the date on it, it's like, wow, this is a nice 69. A nice shiny BU 69 S. Why would this be in a box of pennies? So it deserves a look with a scope. I mean a loop. And a
Right.
good loop, man, that sucker's gonna stick out like a sore thumb, because you could see that with some cheaters like me and you wear, cheater readers, because these are cheaters.
Yeah.
I use that just to read the chat and stuff. If I'm driving or whatever, I don't even wear
Yeah, I don't need them to drive. I do need them to see. I need them to read chat, and I need them
them.
to
Yeah,
read map. Well, actually, I don't really look at the map anymore. I mean, I got a GPS.
GPS. Yeah. And then when I'm working on electronics, printed circuit boards and stuff, I have
Yeah.
a visor, that a jeweler's visor, and on the inside I have a little flip down, and then I got a loop that pulls down over it right here,
Oh wow.
and that helps out. But just the visor, I don't need the little fold down loop. I mean the slide down loop. I don't need that. All I need is just that, and then I can use my coin scope for a PC board too. Like if I had a boom, I need to get me one of those booms. One of those cheap microphone booms that you can move here like that and all that.
Yeah.
Or a light boom, but a mic boom, you get more. It's more diversified. You can move it different ways and all that kind of, and just clamp that on a desk, and I can I can make an adapter for that coin scope and use that scope to spot an area on a PC board or whatever, looking for broken solder connections or whatever, like in home stereo or two-way radios, whatever.
Yeah. Yep. I think it's
Well,
time to go
Steven,
home.
if it's a rosy dime that has a deep gouge in his head, it's probably damaged.
What year?
The way you explaining it, he doesn't have a year.
No, because you know the 2020s, they got the die crack across the head now.
Yeah. But he says it's a deep line. So if it's inside a valley, like a little river inset, then it's damaged. If it's raised, then it's a die crack.
Yeah, I can see chat. I just can't type into chat. I mean, I can switch over to comments. I just can see them. I can't type in, and I don't got my.
Oh, well, you ain't got to worry about typing because you actually talking.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing that's doing this with the auction. I need my tablet so I can actually see, pay attention to what the bids are. Oh, yep. All my packages went out on Monday, and yeah, a lot of people got their stuff 2 days later, which I was very shocked. People are talking about how slow the mail's been lately.
Yeah, well, looked like it picked up a little bit. Actually, I mailed off a couple of envelopes. I forget when it was, but Joe Layton got his envelopes day before yesterday, and I don't know if it was Monday I mailed his out or it was last Friday. I forgot because I had a chance to just drop them in my mailbox. It wasn't a padded yellow envelope,
Right.
with a tracking number. It's just a plain envelope with a couple of pennies in it, in flips naturally, and packaged right. So, man, all of a sudden I'm getting tired. I guess I can go strong for only so long.
That's it.
But 30 minutes, Miss Ida will be on. Were you there yesterday morning?
Oh, I for a little bit, I lurked the last couple of days. I ain't said nothing. I just kind
Yeah. Did she say anything about not being on this morning, or?
of time now. I
Okay.
was
Well, then she'll be on this
on
morning.
John and Rames as he was pouring silver yesterday.
Oh, okay. Then she'll probably be on. And then Joe Layton said it was 57 degrees over there in Arkansas. Let me check my temperature, see what we at over here. We at 50. Wow, he's warm. He's 7 degrees warmer than I am. Oh, there's a cool front coming through or something. That's
I don't
why.
know. Earlier I said it was 37 here, and now it's 44.
Yeah, and it was threatening rain all day yesterday. So that's why it warmed up like that. Anytime it warms up, it's gonna get colder. At
Yeah.
this time of the year.
For all the people who like snow, I'm sorry for you, but I hope there is no snow this year. I would love to see a drought year with winter no snow.
Yeah, but everybody done had a lot of snow already. In fact, I see snow up in
Well, you're gonna have your places, Montana and Wyoming. That's a given. I started getting snow in September.
Wichita, Emporia, it's either sleet or snow. It's all blue, light blue. So that's either freezing rain or snow.
Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah,
That's southern Kansas.
yeah. And then parts of Missouri right now is light blue. A lot of rain, but it's light blue mixed in with it. So that's probably just freezing rain. But in Wichita, that's behind the cold front. So that might be light snow.
Hmm.
Oh, that's probably high in the air though, you know, way up there to 20,000, 30,000 feet levels, whatever.
Yeah, they can stay up there. For all I care.
Yeah. Where you said you at?
I'm in Chicago right now.
Yeah. Well, y'all got a lot of rain heading your way right now. A lot.
That ain't never good. Not when it's getting cold like this.
No, it's heading y'all way. I'm looking at it on the radar. It's halfway Missouri into Illinois and heading towards Chicago. And kill that.
Looks like I'll run into it on the way down.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna run into all that stuff.
Wonderful.
AZ coins, what's going on, more me?
Morning, AZ. If I could, I wish I could just work for the 9 months and take the winter off. All the snow and freezing rain. That freezing rain, the ice storms. That's more torturous than snow. I could deal with snow.
You can't get a southern route?
They don't. No, this they don't. I mean, they have a Columbus to Florida, but that's a team running. I don't
Yeah,
have
hell on
another.
teams. Hell on teams. Not
Yeah,
all the stuff you carry with you.
mm-mm. I
Yeah.
mean, when I started this company, me and my best friend, we were teaming, and he left to go to UPS, and I stayed solo. And they're like, "Well, you want me to find another person to put in a truck with you?" I'm like, "No, I don't. I couldn't stand my best friend half the time. I'm no, I'm good." So,
I got too much valuables in my truck to be to go missing.
right, right. I wouldn't know if I had if like, they forced a co-driver on me, then I'd have to take all this stuff home. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't carry it in with somebody I don't know. There's no way.
Tiny, what's going on, mon me? How you doing, bud?
Hell, my Morgan books alone is.
Thousands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let alone that gold I just showed. I mean, it's not much. And it's funny. That's what I love about gold. You don't need much.
Yeah.
I mean, the value on that melt that I showed this morning was almost $2,500.
If a bunch of Morgans would go missing, you'd have to take a month off to go track them down with a 45.
You got that right.
Well, we can't complain, Tiny. Just a little tired, but trying to hang on till Miss Ida Herring comes on live in about what 25 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then we be having coffee with the Sheet Shop. And Steven said it's 27 over there. Phew. No, not me. I don't like cold weather like that. I'll take my thunderstorms over snow any day. Now I don't mind it snowing. You know, we done had 3 snows. What, a couple of years ago? We had 3 snows in one winter. And I mean, I'm talking about 3 snows that is stuck to the ground. I got videos out on that. And Missy made a little snowman out there.
I ran into some snow the other day coming Monday, Ohio, but it was nothing. It was just kind of light snow, just blowing and really doing nothing. It was more rain snow mixed, but as long as you watch the vehicles passing you and there's water coming off the tires, you're good. That means that ground's still warm enough and it's still water, not ice. Once
Right,
you see them people coming past you and there ain't nothing coming off their tires, that's when you start worrying. And like snow, it don't bother me unless it's that wet, slushy stuff that they don't get cleared off the roads in time. Other than that, regular snow isn't bad. But it's the ice. And I don't care how heavy you are. You could be fully loaded 80,000 pounds.
right.
You gonna slide. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. Well, look at I seen a couple of episodes of them ice truckers,
Mm-hmm.
like on what was it, History Channel, but
Yep.
but they way up there in the frozen tundra, I mean, you got 4 foot of ice, Yeah, you're gonna slide, and some of them guys are weighing 150,000 pounds, you know.
They are, and their
Really
speeds
low.
are 35 miles, 35, 40 mile an hour. They're not going very fast.
Yeah, it's still it don't matter, You're gonna slide. If something's gonna happen, uh, and you're gonna have to brake or something, but something's gonna give. You're gonna slide on ice. Ice is slick.
Yeah. There's no getting around it.
You know, I've had a couple of heavy loads already when I was hauling sugarcane. I had my own truck. 158,000 pounds. With wet sugarcane. Going to the
Mm.
mill, and then I get pulled over by the weigh boys, by the weights and
Oh,
standards
man.
in the car, and they pulled me over right after the Patuville exit, and there's a little community called Patuville there, and there's a sugar mill there, and I was going to Generate Mill, and they always wondered because I had the longest trailer in the whole fleet. Out of every cane truck out there, I had the longest trailer, and it was homemade. Just my truck and that farmer's, that's a farmer's trailer, not my trailer. My truck and that trailer weighed 48,000 pounds,
Man,
empty, okay, with loaded tanks, 2 tanks loaded,
that's insane.
fuel tank, 48,000 pounds. That trailer was solid iron. So when I load out, and we had, oh man, I had 50 tons of cane. I had over 100 tons of cane, and it was wet. And when the cane cutters would go in, actually some of the roots would come up. The root balls of the cane would come up instead of being cut. 8 inches off the ground, off the roads.
Right.
Some of the root balls come up, and that had mud on. Well, I was loaded with mud too, and uh, I told them two DOT boys. I said, "Look, y'all make me pop a drive shaft. Y'all paying for it." I couldn't get on the scale. You know, I finally did. I finally did. Took 3, and they wanted to reweigh me at the mill. Well, when they wrote me that ticket, naturally they took my license. And there was a couple of guys that came from the Patu mill, like I was saying. They wanted to know what I weighed because they always wondered what I weighed because I was a homemade trailer and I was the longest trailer in the whole sugarcane fleet in Southwest Louisiana. And they was like, "Oh my God!" He was back there looking at the scales and stuff, and they was doing adding everything up. And they said, "Boudreaux, They gonna put. They ain't gonna take your license. They gonna cuff you and stuff you and put you in the back of the car, dude. You are way seriously overweight. We've seen some 130,000-pound trucks come in on over our scales, but never this heavy. You got the record right there. You hold the record for the heaviest truck. Well, they give me a ticket, yank my license. I go to the. I mean, I can drive on that ticket, no problem. Until I get my DL back. My CD. Actually, that was a CDL. No, 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 no. That wasn't a CDL because CDLs wasn't out at the time. That was before CDLs, but it was a commercial driver's license, chauffeur's license. So anyway, they followed me to the mill, and they said, "We want to weigh you at the mill. We want to see how accurate our scales are." Good thing they had about, I don't know, 11 or 12 trucks ahead of me. I'll go to the scales and at the mill, and I tell them what happened. I tell the weighmaster over there what happened, and they say, "You need to call Morgan right now." I'm like, "All right." And I told them, I said, "They want to reweigh me over here." They say, "Well, call Mr. Morgan." I said, "All right." And I got on. They dialed the number for me. They had his number right there. They dialed the number. There were no cell phones back then. Not in 1988, 1989. And he said, "You just park that truck and you stay right there. Do not move that truck. Do not get in that truck. Stay away from that truck." Like, all right. So the owner of the mill, it's a co-op. All the farmers own the mill. When the DOT got over there, and they looking for me, okay, because my truck is in that side lot, that empty lot, ready to go up. They were like, "You're not gonna pull your truck up?" I says, "No, I'm restricted right here in this scale house." They said, "You need to get in that, or we're gonna yank your license." The owner of the mill come out, "Look, this is a registered state scale. Y'all have no business on this property. This is a privately owned company. Y'all need to get out of here before we call somebody and have y'all yanked out of here." Like the AG, Attorney General's office. And them boys got scared. They left. They were like giving me a go to hell look, like, "We gonna get you another day, and your license is gonna be yanked permanently." Well, they can't yank your license permanently for being overloaded.
Not at all. Matter of fact, that constitutes a whole bunch of harassment at the point of it. What? First of all, they shouldn't even wrote you a ticket. Well,
we were allowed 80. Okay. I had a third axle on my trailer. Okay, not the truck, but the trailer. I had a third axle. So we allowed, on Highway 90, we allowed 88,000 pounds instead of 80,000. Okay. Interstate's 80,000. Any other highways, 88,000. Then we have a farmer's permit for another 10,000. So we allowed 98,000 pounds because farmers, okay, farmers got to get the crop in. Well, I was way over 98,000 pounds. 158,000. Yeah. Actually, I think it was more than that because my ticket was $1,600, and the owner of the farm, he went to the state senator, Cecil Picard, and said, "Look, I'm going to lose this whole load. I mean, there goes the profits for that whole load, probably another load, just in profits." So he got it knocked down to like $500, the fine. He paid for it since they loaded me out, and that way it didn't reflect on me or my driver's license, because they didn't have the point system back then and all that crap. So
Yeah.
my record was clean and clear when they paid the ticket.
Back when
Went
you
to
actually knew how to
mailbox
drive and
one
not
day,
worry about it.
driver's license was there, and boom. But it still had the staple marks in my driver's license, the staple holes. Now, if you ever see a state trooper or a cop pull you over and he's feeling your driver's license like that, rubbing his finger over it, he's looking, he's feeling for staple holes to see if you got previous tickets where they staple your license to the stub of your ticket.
Mm. I haven't
Oh,
had
yeah.
that.
Well, Louisiana, they pull your license if you get a ticket. It depends on what you do, you know. But yeah, yeah, they yanked my license, you know, and then all I had was that copy of that ticket to drive on for 90 days or 30 days, whatever. All
I
right,
didn't get
Steven, y'all have a good one.
I didn't get my license yanked in Louisiana for run. The ticket was running a red light, but it was a yellow light, and the damn cop was so far up my ass. I didn't even know it was a cop. All I could see was the rear view mirror on the car. I didn't know what it was. He was so close to me. So there's no way he could tell what color the light was when he pulled me over.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Well,
went through a yellow, and he come through it at red. He pulled me over, and I told him, I was like, the light was yellow. When I went through it, he's like, sir, he told me, he's like, no, it was red. I said, how would you know? You were so close up on my backside, you wouldn't know what color the light was. He said, are you getting smart with me, boy? I'm like, no, I'm just stating facts, but I'm going to get the ticket no matter what. It don't matter what I say. You're going to write me for the red light. So,
well, it depends. I don't even know if Louisiana still pulls licenses for a ticket. They might not. But back then, if you were from out of state, they didn't pull your license. They just gave you the ticket. You mailed the money in.
yeah.
It depends on what you did. Like I said, you know, like in your case, it was a red light. So no, they probably wasn't going to pull your license. Now, if you was doing 90 and a 65, yeah.
You know, Miss Ida's on, right?
Oh, she's on now.
Well, it says Ida Herring, holy cow, are in the Metals High Roller auction.
Huh. Let
I
me
don't know
check.
if she's on or not. I can't really tell. I just
Let me check it real quick. It might be just she uh got her stream going like I do for the auctions and stuff.
yeah, okay. It don't look like it's live.
No, it's not. I think yeah, she set the stream up. Oh, wait a minute. That might have been a video. Well, 11-second video. I doubt it. Oh, okay. That's just a announcement.
Yeah, okay.
That's an announcement. I thought you might have set the stream up ahead of time so people can get notifications. And that way I could have had a link I could have shared, and then we all could have rated her like we'll do in 10 minutes. So she's awake and all that, so we know she's up and fixing to go live. So
Yeah, I
that'll
don't recall her. I don't recall her saying she wasn't gonna be on today. So,
right. Chief Stacker, how you doing, mon ami? I'll take it. Yeah, 10 minutes she goes on. But like I was saying, what they used to do, they pull your license. That way you had to pay it. If you didn't pay it, you didn't get your license, so you couldn't drive.
yeah, I got it. I see. That would suck.
Well, like I said, depends on what you did and A lot of out-of-state people, it depends on what they did too. They would have to go to court, and then you had to go to court. Certain, like I said, doing 95 and a 60 or 50. Usually they tow your vehicle.
Right, reckless driving.
Yeah, right. They tow your vehicle. What's up, the possum? Muss up with an upside down W. I always say, what's up, the possum, instead of muss up, the possum. Oh, nothing, Chief Stacker. We're just talking about old speeding tickets, overload tickets and stuff. Truck driving stories.
Yep. War stories from the road.
Yeah, war stories. Battle scars. Boy, I got plenty of battle scars on my driver's licenses back then. I got many a staple holes in them, put it that way. I don't know how many damn overload tickets I got. Hell, I used to run without permits. Local though, you know. And
I got a
the company's drop deck, their trailer, and my truck was hydraulic, so just so happened they had a hydraulic drop deck, low boy, where the neck came off of the trailer. I could just leave the neck on my fifth wheel, and I had to pull that, right there, and I turned my PTO on, my hydraulic PTO,
yeah.
and work my levers, the neck from the trailer, pull my truck up, get my neck up off the ground, pull my truck up, load the dozer or the excavator on it. And I stopped doing all that. I just like the trailer's right here sideways, right? Like that. Well, sideways like that. I pull a dozer up on it. Let me put this down. I pull a dozer up like that on it, and I just spin it sideways, and boom. And I go up, and I always had a wide load permit on the front of my truck, bumper, and then I just had my flag, and on the back, it wasn't a wide load; it was just overweight, oversized, overweight. And on the back, I just bungee strapped my oversized load on the back of my trailer, not covering my brake lights naturally, and I just go on down the road. I wasn't going but 15, 20 miles. I didn't call in Louisiana DOT for permits and all that. I saved my company a lot of money. And guess what? I was hauling one of their trailers one time, and the yard foreman said, "Hurry up, Boo, we got to get out of here. Hurry up." And I always had Boo on my jacket, my company jacket. I always had my name on it. Boo. He said, "Hurry up, Boo, we got to get that load out. We got to get that load out." I said, "Man, I ain't did no pre-trip on that trailer yet." He said, "Don't worry about it. It's good." I'm saying, "All right, it's on you." He said, "All right, no problem." And his name was Disco. He lives down the road from me. Little. Anyway, I get stopped at the scale. Report inside. That means pull over. Well, I pulled over, and before I get out the truck, there's a state trooper with his truck, his Dodge Ram at the time, pulling inspection on me, checking all the brakes. 4 sets of brakes were out. I'm like, oh boy. At 100, wait, how much was a set of brakes back then to find? I think it was $125 altogether. $25 or 4 sets. Well, all right. Anyway, the ticket was $125.
Wow.
The company paid my ticket, but they took it out of my check, my consignment check. I'm like, no, 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 no. They said, why no, no, no? I said, because Disco told me to leave with that trailer. Is it in your pre-trip? I mean, did you do a pre-trip? I'm like, no, because Disco told me to leave, haul ass with it because it was a rush. He said, "Is it in your report?" I said, "Yes, it is. You want to see my log?" "Yes, we do." I said, "Here it is." Here, out come his wallet, $125, giving me my money back. Because I told him I'd nail their balls to the chair.
Yep. I had another driver. I picked up a load for him. Now I picked it up and I was meeting him at a truck stop. Now I didn't have to cross any scales, but I told him my truck that's sitting at my house as a lawn ornament now is a Volvo 780. Well, it's got the extended bunk on it, so it sits heavier. Just the tractor alone, fully fueled, is almost 30,000 pounds alone. And I told him, I said, now I didn't weigh it, one, because I didn't have to cross scale. Two, my tractor is way heavier than yours. I said, it's pulling very heavy. He's like, well, do you think I should scale it? I said, listen, man, I would, but it's up to you. He's like, well, I don't have no money for a scale. I'm like, call the boss. He'll give you money for the scale. He's like, well, yeah, I think I'll scale it later.
Yeah, it's not
I
but what,
said,
$4, $4 or $5 for a scale fee.
it's 12 now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how long ago I've been on the scale.
So he proceeds to go on. He leaves California and he crosses Oklahoma, and they pulled him in. He was 8,000 pounds over an axle. Got a huge ticket. Now they were going to deduct it from me because I picked up the load, or they were going to deduct it from both of us. They were going to split the ticket, and I didn't know that that's what was said because I wasn't told about it. So the first deduction came out of my paycheck. I called and I said, "Hey, what is this?" I don't remember what it was. It was an awfully pricey ticket. Well, you told so and so not to scale their truck. I said, "Whoa, hold on. Do you know I've been doing this for 20 some years? Does that sound like me?" I told him it felt heavy, it pulled heavy. I didn't scale it, but he should. He said he didn't have no money, and I told him to call you, and he said he would do that, and he failed to scale his truck. How was that my fault? And they gave me my money back because they're like, yeah, you're right. You told him to scale a truck.
Oh yeah, you gotta write all that down in your write that in your notes in your logbook, whatever. Write it down, have them sign that damn thing or something. You know, it's got to be in a report. I had it wrote down all kind of stuff on in my case.
The operation manager was my best friend, but there is no privilege to work someplace that your best friend's the operations manager at. There is no benefit to that.
Chief Stank did a few years ago. I used to do deliveries for Petco with a 26-foot box truck. Oh yeah, you drive one of them little smaller trucks.
Yeah,
we were talking about like heavy equipment. I'm talking about heavy equipment and heavy sugar cane, 160,000 pound stuff.
we used to pick up stuff out of
sticking over my cab, over my hood, 20 feet, a drag line boom, a crane boom. You got to watch out you got to pre-plan your trip because you got to be in wide open areas for stuff like that because you ain't gonna turn in on a regular road. You're gonna knock down telephone poles and all that crap. You ever hauled any heavy equipment, Johnny?
No. I've hauled everything but heavy equipment. I've hauled
That's good.
flatbeds, steel coils. I've hauled food and anything you could think of except for heavy equipment.
Oh, steel coils? Man,
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, it don't take but 2 or 3 of them to get you overloaded. You got to pull a load for 3 of those things. It depends on how big a round it is.
Hell, I picked up one where it was one set in the center of the
Trailer.
flatbed. Always was, yeah. It always seemed so nonsensical to me. We make such a 48-foot trailer that only 5 foot is being used. You know, they put them 40,000-pound coils on there in the center of the trailer, and that's it. That's all you're getting. You know, you can't get no more on there.
Yeah. Yeah, it weighs out pretty heavy.
I was not a fan of steel hauling. That first of all, you
Plate.
go to pick up and you're waiting for hours on end. I've been at steel mills for 10 hours, 12 hours, waiting to get loaded, and then you gotta chain it, you gotta strap it, and then you gotta tarp it, and it's it was more
Plate
work than I
steel
wanted.
is heavy too. Plate steel is very heavy.
Yeah.
I seen some 3-inch thick plate steel. I think they only had, and that shit was like 40 foot long, and there was only 3 of them on there. And guess what? That's all they could haul.
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's all do a Ida raid. All right. Tell a Cajun sent y'all. I'm putting a link in the chat right now. There it is. All right, everybody. Join the raid. Say bye-bye real quick.
Bye, guys. See y'all around the neighborhood.
All right. Y'all see that link? Y'all click on that. Go to Miss Ida. Say Cajun raid. I want to thank everybody. Love, peace, crackling grease. Catch y'all. Blue top.